Abudum. Have you ever been taking a shower, trying to enjoy just a few minutes of peace, and suddenly you hear it? That faint but unmistakable sound of your baby crying. You rush out, heart pounding, dripping water all over the floor, only to find your little one sleeping soundly, not making a peep. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone, and you're definitely not going crazy. This is a super common experience for new parents, and it's called phantom crying. So, what's actually going on in our brains when this happens? Let's break it down. First, think about your life as a new parent. Your entire world now revolves around this tiny human. Your brain literally rewires itself to be on high alert for your baby's needs. Crying is their primary way of communicating, whether they're hungry, uncomfortable, or just want to cuddle. So, your brain prioritizes that sound above almost everything else. It is a survival mechanism that has been honed over thousands of years to ensure the baby is cared for. Your brain becomes so good at listening for a cry that sometimes it gets a little over a day. This heightened state of alert is driven by hormones, especially in mothers. Hormones like oxytocin and prolactin, which are crucial for bonding and milk production, also make you more sensitive and responsive to your baby's cues. Your auditory system is essentially on a hair trigger, ready to spring into action at the slightest hint of distress. This is a feature, not a bug. It's your brain doing exactly what it is supposed to do. Being an incredibly attentive parent. The downside is that it can misinterpret other similar sounds. What kind of sounds? Well, the hum of the refrigerator, the sound of running water in the shower, the rustling of leaves outside, or even the squeak of a floorboard can all be mistaken for a baby's cry. This is a phenomenon known as auditory pareidolia. It's similar to how we see faces in clouds or patterns on toast. Our brain is so primed to find a specific pattern in this case. The frequency and pitch of a baby's cry that it fills in the blanks and perceives it even when it's not really there. Your brain's pattern recognition software working a little too well. Another huge factor contributing to phantom crying is something every new parent knows intimately: sleep deprivation. When you're exhausted, your brain doesn't function at its best. Your perception can get a bit fuzzy, and you're more prone to auditory hallucinations. Your stress levels are also likely higher than usual, which further puts your nervous system on high alert. The combination of exhaustion, stress, and hormonal changes creates the perfect storm for your brain to play tricks on you. It's not a sign of a problem, but rather a symptom of the intense demands of early parenthood. So, how can you deal with it? First, the most important thing is to recognize that it's normal. Give yourself some grace. You're doing an amazing job, and your brain is just trying to help, even if it's a bit overzealous. When you hear a phantom cry, take a deep breath. Instead of immediately panicking and rushing to check, just pause for a moment. Holiday. Often, if you just listen carefully for a few more seconds, you'll realize it was just the house settling or the wind blowing. Using a baby monitor can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it allows you to visually check on your baby without disturbing them. On the other, the static or background noise from the monitor can sometimes trigger these phantom cries. Few find the monitor is making you more anxious. Try adjusting the sensitivity settings or placing it in a different spot. And this is crucial. Prioritize your own well-being. I know. It sounds impossible when you have a newborn, but even small things can make a difference. Try to nap when the baby naps. Accept help from your partner, family, or friends. Eat. Even a 20-minute break to take a walk or listen to a podcast can help reset your brain and lower your stress levels. If you're feeling overwhelmed, please talk to someone. It could be your partner, a friend, or a healthcare professional. Sharing what you're going through can lift a huge weight off your shoulders. Remember, phantom crying is a temporary phase. As your baby gets older and starts sleeping for longer stretches, and as you get more sleep yourself, your brain will start to relax its high alert status. The phantom cries will become less frequent and eventually disappear altogether. You will now look back on this time and see it for what it was. A testament to how deeply you care and how attuned you were to your baby. So, the next time you hear that ghost cry from the shower, just smile. It's just your super parent brain on duty. You've got this. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content about the wild ride of parenthood. We'd love to hear about your phantom crying experiences in the comments below. See you next time.